Hey guys, so welcome to a special episode of the Affordable Smart Home. We are not looking at any particular type of smart plug today. Now, if you remember in episode 3, we talked about smart plugs and I gave special mention to something called a Switchbot. The Switchbot is pretty unique in terms of how it's made and how it works, and it's nothing like any other smart device out there. And I said that I would do a special full review of it, and I do apologize. I know I've taken some time to do it, but yeah, I just had so many projects and I haven't had the time to really look into it, but we're going to do it today. Alright, so here it is. This is the Switchbot. Okay, so the Switchbot, it's made by a company called Wonder Labs. I'm not quite sure where they're from, but yeah, it's basically a company called Wonder Labs. So right now they have 3 main products. So they've got this, the Switchbot. They've got something else called a Smart Hub Plus and a thermostat reader. I forgot the name of that one. But yeah, so basically these 3 main products right now. So, but today we're going to look at the Switchbot. Now the Switchbot you can actually get on Lazada. I believe it's about $49.90, I think. Either that, or you can actually go to a shop at Funan. Okay, it's a shopping center in Singapore. There is a special shop called We the People. Now you can get it there as well. It's the same price as on Lazada, so you can either buy online if you want the ease, or you can go to Funan and get it immediately. Either way. Okay, so how this works? I'm gonna open this up. But before I talk about how it works, so in the box itself, you got this really nice window here, so you can see the size of the Switchbot. Yeah, it's really small. But yeah, so basically how it works is it has a little arm on top of the Switchbot that actually not rotates, it kind of moves up and down to switch something on or off. So this is a good alternative to smart plugs or smart switches or even smart lights. So it's very versatile. But yeah, before we talk about a bit more, let's open it up. So okay, so we have this. Let me open it up. So, oh yeah, at the back of the box as well, it shows a whole bunch of different things that it can work on. Light switch, coffee machine, television, thermostat. It's not even limited to that. It's basically anything that has a button to switch on. So you could potentially use it. So let's open it up. Button. Okay, there you go. So yeah, by the way, I've not opened this up, so I have not had the chance to try it out. So we're gonna try it out on camera. Okay, yeah, it's really small. Okay, so you've got the Switchbot. Okay, okay, so you've got the 3M adhesive tape. Okay, so you've got these other ones as well. Okay, so you've got an extra tape. Okay, in case you want to stick it somewhere else, I guess. Okay, this one. What is this? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so this one, how it works is on the arm itself, it's not sticking out yet, but you can actually connect this to the arm. I think for better contact, better surface area to the switch that you're trying to switch it on, and then you can switch it on or off. Okay, so you've got these ones. They give you extra one as well, so that's good. Okay, so you've got your quick start guide. Looks pretty simple. Yeah, you definitely need to download an app for this. Interestingly enough, it doesn't use Wi-Fi, it uses Bluetooth. Okay, it worries me a little because Bluetooth range isn't the best. However, like I mentioned in my previous video as well, Kai did a full review. Kai is my friend from Tic Tac Store. He did a full review and he said there were no issues with range, so that'll be interesting to try out. It says, okay, in the box it says it works with Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa, and IFTTT. Now there's a catch. On its own, it doesn't actually work with any of these services. It just works in Bluetooth and works solely on the app. Now, for it to work with Google Assistant or Alexa or IFTTT, you actually need to buy the Smart Hub Plus. Okay, and then if you buy that, then you can connect to Wi-Fi. So basically, this needs a hub. But of course, the Smart Hub Plus isn't just a hub. for this. It's also an IR blaster. So basically you can connect to, or you can turn on or control any device that you would use with a remote control, infrared remote control. Okay, so I'm actually going to try and get my hands on that as well and try it out because, and I'm going to talk about this in my next episode of the smart home, but I use IR blasters for my TV, for my Denon hi-fi set, even my fan, because my fan is not just your regular, off and on, it has a remote control as well. And it works really well, but it's also very frustrating. But anyway, I'll talk about that in the next episode of the Affordable Smart Home. But yeah, so on its own, yeah, it's only Bluetooth. Now, like I mentioned, this is $49.90. The Smart Hub Plus is $89.90. So if you were to buy both, it's quite an expense. But anyway, let's not focus on the Smart Hub Plus for now. So let's focus on this. So yeah, you need to download the app. It's pretty straightforward. Okay, so interestingly enough, it's got directions in English and Japanese only. Does that mean that Wonderlab is from Japan? I don't know. The thing is, I went to the website, couldn't find any information on where this company originated from, but anyway, that's not that important right now. But yeah, since it's easy, let's try it out. I'm gonna try it out on camera as well. So I am going to download the application. Okay, let's open up the Play Store app. So I'm assuming it's called the Switchbot app. There you go, first one, Switchbot. Okay, so install, should be relatively quick to install. Changes, blah, 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 allow. Okay, so oops, no devices. Did you enable Bluetooth? Move closer to your device. Well, Bluetooth is on. Maybe I need to switch it on. Oh, wait, just realized something. Okay, so it's got that tab, that usual tab that doesn't allow the battery to connect to the device. So this basically allows the battery to last longer, or basically the battery won't be used until you pull this out. Okay, can this be removed? Speaking of which, for battery, I believe it has a battery inside which you will need to, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So it's a CR2 battery. So I forgot how long it will last, but if I remember correctly, it lasts a really, really long time. So now that I took it out, does it power on? Okay, cool. It detected it immediately. Okay, so let's go this. So, whoa, that's cute. Check it out. Okay, so wow. Okay, I have to say that was really easy to pair. I mean, with my smart switch and even the smart lights, it took a while, and the smart switch, for some reason, it took a while. I had to try it twice before it paired, but yeah, it worked. So let's try it out. Now, here's a bit of a problem. Don't get me wrong. I think this device is really good. It's a really original idea. It can be really versatile. However, and this is of no fault to Switchbot. I mean, I can think of plenty of reasons to use it, but it just so happened in my home, I can't really find that many devices to use it on. So my light switch, it's a very special kind of switch. So it's your regular, in Singapore you got that boxy switch, right? The switch is almost the entire size of the box. So I don't see how I can stick it on without it dropping out, because there's hardly any surface area. So I can't do that. I've got my TV, but the problem with the TV, and yeah, it will probably work, but that's only one control on your TV. So I can basically turn it on or off and nothing else. For everything else, I'm gonna need the remote. Now, like I mentioned, I have an IR blaster. IR is an infrared. And that one, yeah, I can control volume, I can control everything, so I don't see how this would be beneficial on a TV. Which leaves me with two items I think that you could possibly use it for. One is my kettle, and even then I'm not quite sure. But I think the highest chance would be my diffuser. So this is my diffuser that we bought. How long ago did we buy it?
I don't know,
it's been a long time, and I've used it all of 2 times. But anyway, so let's try it out. I'm gonna plug it in. Okay. Wait. I still have to turn it on, right? Okay, yeah. So let's remove this. Hope I stick it on the right side. Okay, so alright, so the thing is, I don't even know which way to switch it. I'm guessing here. Okay, so let's switch it here. Make sure that the switch is on the right spot. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, sticks fine. Even though it's a curved surface, it's not a flat surface, but it seems to do it really well. Alright, so let's try this again. Got the Switchbot. Gonna press it once. Did that work?
I did.
No, it lifted up the entire thing. Okay, let me try that again.
Is our diffuser on?
Yeah, it's on, it's on. So, well, just to make sure that it's not fault of the diffuser. Oh my god, it's really sticky. So,
It's still...
oops! My fault. Okay. That was a lot easier than I expected, I have to be really honest. That's fantastic! Yeah, so for this, your smart plug would not have worked because even if I can turn it on from the socket, now by the way, okay, so I have the, just to show you the socket. So I have the socket here, alright? Now, yeah, I can put a smart plug here, or in case you weren't aware, this itself is a smart power strip. I'll have a link to all of this in the description below, so if you want, you can take a look at it. But yeah, so even if I had a smart plug here, it would give power to the diffuser, but I would still need to press the button to turn it on, and that's where this would be fantastic. So, alright, first test passed. Next one is the kettle, which we forgot to bring. I'll be right back. Okay, so here's the kettle. Now this is where we're really going to put the Switchbot to the test because, and again, it's not really the fault of the Switchbot, but this kettle is a bit different from your usual kettle. So obviously you've got the base that provides power. Now the trick is where I'm going to put the Switchbot. So Switchbot again. How am I going to stick? I can't put it here. I can't put, and you can't put it here because if I put it here, when the water heats up, this also heats up. It's not insulated. Okay. Anyway, this way, if the arm goes this way, it's not really going to do anything. So, what do I do? I'm not entirely sure. If I put it here and I use this, no, that's not going to work as well. Anyway, how do you put this on? Where's my phone? Okay, so going back to this. I'm supposed to be able to stick it on, but if it keeps going in and out, how do I pin this to this? So you see, if I do this once, it goes out and then in again. So what, is it like a game? I've got to do it quickly. Let's try. Oh, it worked! But no, it's not. Okay, it's not entirely. Okay, but yeah, so that's basically how it works. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but yeah, to be honest, I didn't read the instructions. Let me see. Wall switch add-on mode. Okay, so there is a wall switch add-on mode. Let's see what that does. Use light switch add-on mode. Okay, so if I turn this on, your timer will be cleared if you switch the input. Okay, that's fine. Yes. Repairing is required to sync data? Okay. So what happens is when you go to light switch mode, it's already sticking out a little bit. Okay, so yeah, I should have read the instructions first. But anyway, so now if I go, yeah, so now I've got to pair it again. Okay. Okay, I understand now. Because your normal light switch is sort of like a flick switch. So instead of going in and out, if it was a light switch, doing in and out twice doesn't do anything because the light switch would have switched that way. So by doing this, it actually pulls the switch up and down, and I just pulled it off, but never mind. Anyway, you get the picture. So let me put that back in. Okay, so yeah, this is not gonna work. Nope, it's not gonna work. Well, let me know in the description if you can think of a way that I could try to get this to work. That would be great, but right now I just don't see it. So let me move this out of the way. So right now, the only thing that I can use it for is really my diffuser. Now I wish I had more things to use it on, but it just so happens that in my home, I don't have many options. I mean, to be fair, I could also use it on my fan, I could use it on my TV, but it's only those two things. And again, there are so many more controls. Like for example, on the fan, you have the power button, you have the oscillate button that, oscillates the fan left and right. I've got the fan speed button that I can adjust how strong I want the fan. Now, if I wanted to control all of that, I would have to buy 3 of this. And this is basically $50, 50 Singapore dollars. So that's $150. And that costs more than the fan. So yeah, that doesn't make sense in my head at least. So my verdict on this, to be honest, I still think it's an excellent product. I think the best use of this is really light switches, but it just so happens that in my house, the model or the style of switches that I use in my house when it's not a smart switch, it's not going to work. There's no space to stick it on. So, and then other devices like your coffee machine, I don't have a coffee machine, but I mean, in the videos that Switchbot created about this product, it looks like it has a lot of really good uses, but the problem really for me is the number of these that you have to buy. I mean, when we talked about smart switches, I can buy a 3-gang switch, I can control 3 lights, and that thing cost me $30. My smart bulbs cost me 20 plus if I buy the Xiaomi one. This is $50 on itself, and the function is limited. But again, I will say I think it's an excellent product. I don't know about the value for money for me because I don't really have that much use for it. But yeah, again, let me know in the description below what you think about this if you bought it. Are you happy? Because right now I'm kind of on the fence, I have to admit. I love the design, I love the idea behind it, and the people that created this, I think, fantastic, really good job. It's really out of the, what do you call it, out of the park? Or out of the box, sorry. It's out of the box in terms of the design, and I really appreciate that. But for me, there's really not much use. If you like this video, hit the like button, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Press the bell icon to get notifications on our next video. I'm JP, and I'll see you real soon.